What up, fish people? Kenny E with Daniken Aquatics. Well, guys, continuing on with the Daniken house tour. This one's going to be a quick video for y'all tonight. This is going to consist of 3 tanks. This is going to knock out our bedroom and the bathroom tank. So, starting with this one here, this is a 20-gallon long that we have heavily planted with all kinds of cool plants. But in here we have our colony of cherry tetras. Danny's been wanting to breed these, so we're going to go ahead and try to breed them. Problem is, these are all female right now. I'll show you in the next tank over. We have to get the males out of there. But these guys are starting to, I think we may have one male in here though. But like I said, these are the cherry tetras. And this tank's been set up for, this is probably the 2nd or 3rd oldest tank in the house. It's been well established up. Keep telling Danny I'm going to kick her tetras out of here. I'm going to fill this full of shrimp. I think they'd love this tank. But if you guys have never kept the cherry tetras, they are amazing. Females get these bright red fins and then the beige body to them, and the males I'll show you in the next tank. I've got a couple of males that are flared up over there right now, so hopefully they're out where we can see them. But so that is that. And then if you just do a 160 or 360, whatever you call it, on this side is our oldest tank in the house. This is our 75-gallon community tank. And this one Danny's going to be in the process of redoing. So in here we have, if you see that guy right there, the bright red one is a cherry tetra male for show. See how bright red they get? So as you can see, very well established tank. Lots of growth, lots of different types of plants in here. Just recently we put some of our nanochromis in here. These are 2 females. I got to get a couple of males in down the road. Wanted to give these guys a break. The males have been really picking on them, and these 2 females seem to be getting along good without a male in here, so they seem to be enjoying each other's company. Now, if you've never kept a Nanochromis splendens, they are a really cool West African species. And you're looking at them full grown. They only get about 3 inches full grown. And I'll show you guys some males at another video, but I will eventually put a male in here with them. All right, and then as you can see, we got cute little albino cories. Danny and I have had these guys in a fish room now for probably going on 30 years. This fish will always be in our fish room. They make us laugh. We absolutely love them. Super cool little Coreodora. And then as you can see, I've got the Sabwa resplendens, or the Asian rummy nose. We've got about 6 of them in here. Most of ours are male. That is our last Emperor Tetra. A lot of these guys in here are getting aged out. I mean, they're like those Rondo barbs are probably close to six years old. The blueberry tetras are probably one of the younger ones in here. They're like 4 years old. And then where did he go? There's them. Those are the lemon tetra. And then of course good old cardinal tetras. Rummy nose tetra, normal. Rummy nose Asian version. And what else is in here? Now, something you can't see that very rarely come out. We do have a snowball pleco in here. And then we also have 3 queen loaches in here. I'm trying to see if any of them are hanging out. Ginormous bristlenose in here. And then there's also a clown pleco in here. But they all inhabit that big log. And then these are the smoky blue panoi angels. There's the other 2. And then, of course, The ones out front I forgot to mention are these guys. These are the Rondo barbs. Some people call them snakeskin barbs. They're really a cool barb. But I've got to attempt to catch that male out. I'll probably do that after this video tonight. See if I can't catch him and put him in with the ladies and start getting some breeding going over there. Danny and I will be resetting this tank. We want to rescape it. We get bored with them and we want to thin out the herd a little bit as far as the plants go, so it gets more room for the fish. But the fish seem to be loving, especially this stuff over here. I forget what Danny said this stuff is. She started this with the itty bitty. It wasn't any bigger than that. And it's grown into this massive plant. And she's got all kinds of the cool crypts in here and all kinds of other cool plants. I wish I knew the names for you guys. Unfortunately, if you've been watching our channel for a while, you know Kenny E is not the plant guy. That's why Danny, I think, on some of these planted tanks should start doing videos as well. So for you plant lovers, she can give you a breakdown of what she has in here. But this is, like I said, the oldest tank in the house as far as how long it's been up. These guys are so funny. They've been so happy since I put them in this tank. Now, you can keep those guys with a community tank like we're doing here. The only thing I would highly suggest is they will eat anything that will fit in their mouth. So you probably don't want to keep them with any of your nano-type species fish because they will eat them. And like I said, I just put these females in here to fatten up and get a break because the males are very vicious to them. I got males all over the house, and I just wanted to give these two a break from all that. And since we put them in here and they're unharassed, they've been absolutely loving life. They're going all over the tank, enjoying life and having a good old time. Probably feel good not getting hammered by someone. These blueberry tetras are... That's a male all flared up. Ain't that cool? Now, these guys can be a little nippy, just so you know. They're also pretty aggressive towards everything in the tank. That's probably the most aggressive fish in here other than the angels. I was hoping that during this video, something would creep out of the log, but it don't look like we're going to get any luck today, guys. So, what I'll do is take you down to the last thing I wanted to show you in tonight's video. Actually, you know what? We'll see how we're doing after I'm done with this video. Or after this tank. So in here, guys, this is a 29 gallon. And we have 5 golden wonder killies in here growing out. And they're actually going to have to be put in a bigger tank now. So they're starting to outgrow this one. So, and then down below, we have some leopard frog plecos. These are from my original ones. And we're actually going to be putting these with the others we have. I wanted to give them an opportunity to, one, make sure they have no disease on the other ones, because these two are so amazing. The colors on them are just so striking. I don't want to risk anything happening to them. Now, the little tetras you see bebopping around are rather cool and rare. Those are what is called an ant tetra. And I wish they'd come up front. They're super spooked for some reason. I think it's because they don't get a lot of human contact. Only when we come in for bathroom breaks or what have you. So they're not really adjusted to humans. But they are an amazing tetra. Absolutely gorgeous. The males get vivid red on the side with a solid black stripe. There's a male hanging in the very back if I can get him to come out. And then the other kind of cool thing that's in here, and he's hiding right now, I'm sure, because he's super skittish too. But I have a male dichrosis in here. And I don't see him right now. So that is that tank. So I'll tell you guys what. I've showed you this tank. What we'll probably do, since we still have lots of time for what I've Yeah, it's been a 10-minute video. I guess I can save the others for another night. There is some. Come on, show them your colors. I don't know where the dichrosis is at tonight. Usually he hides for a minute or two, but curiosity gets the better of him. Then we also got some. There he is. There's one of the little Coriodoras. Yeah, I don't know where that guy. He must went in one of the caves or something. So I'll give you guys some extended footage. We'll go ahead and show you these guys. These happen to be one of my favorites in the house as well. These are our banded gudgeons. I won these at Fishtoberfest 2 years ago. They came from Dan's Fish. But these are a very large gudgeon, to give you an idea. I mean, they're a handful. They're not small by any means. These ones are very personable. Come up and say hello every day to us. Haven't bred them yet. We haven't really tried yet. But their eyes just trip me out, man. Ain't that cool? Picks up the light so good. So like I said, we got 6 of the banded gudgeons in here. Most time that's what they do right there. Just chill out, hang out. We got 3 great big ones, and then I guess I got 7 of these guys. Then there's 5 of the smaller ones. So I'm not sure which are the males and which are the females. But Danny and I got the PVC pipe finally, and we'll be trying to breed things soon. Now another something I have in here, I don't know if you guys can get a very good look at them, but I've got 2 or 3 different types of plecos in here as well. I've got a blue phantom in here, and he's about full grown. I ain't gonna mess with him, but then we also have what is called a flash pleco in here. And then we have a clown pleco in here, and then a candy cane pleco. A lot of them hang out in this log. I'll tell you guys what, for just the sake of it, because I see one of them somewhere where we could see them. That there is the blue phantom. Ain't he amazing? And the candy cane just scurried off. I don't know where there's the flash pleco. See him there? Ooh, let's get he was just up where we could really get a good view of him. But they are cool. And let me go back over here. That is a flash pleco. See that striped one there? This water's feeling rather chilly. We're gonna have to fix this. This thing I think might have took a crap. It's why you don't want your tank hanging in the sand, because it gets sand on it and then it's screwed. But if you can get it off, yep, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on here, because this water feels chilly to me. That'll be for after the video. Glad I wanted to show you guys that. Then finally in this room, this is a little cube we have. And this holds my little itsy bitsy pea puffers. And we will always have this fish in our house. These 2 little guys have been with us now for, gosh, going on 3 years. They're the only 2 I have left. We will probably get them a couple more pals down the road here. When you got older ones, what I've noticed is it's best to keep the 2 by themselves as long as possible. And then if you lose one or the other, then it's time to get new ones. And these guys are getting up there in age now. Or I should probably get some babies in here with them. But these guys are super easy to take care of. They'll eat just about anything you give them, except, let me rephrase that. It's got to be frozen brine, frozen bloodworms. They love mosquito larvae. They love snails. But they definitely prefer live type food. Summertime, we very rarely feed them any kind of frozen. They're almost strictly on mosquito larvae and live bloodworms at that point. But they're so curious. I mean, they will come up and want to interact with you. And so that is that. And I forgot to show you what the 72-gallon looks like. That is a 72-gallon bow front is what we have all those fish in. So anyway, guys, as always, love your fish. And look for the next video to drop here in the next few days. Maybe even a week. We'll see. Have a good night, all.